Hi guys, my name is Haya Yusuf and welcome back to Map of Me Kolkata.
Hello everyone, my name is Iptika and welcome back to our today's show.
Are you okay? Why are you sounding so weak?
I mean, yeah, everything is fine, bro, but I'm not able to manage things properly.
What do you mean?
Meaning, I'm not able to give time to myself, my friends, my family. Everyone just gets mad at me for no reason. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, my friends are mad at me, my family is mad at me. ऊपर से ये बॉस मेरे सर पे हमेशा चढ़ा हुआ होता है.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Your work-life balance is completely off.
I agree. It is completely off.
Well, don't worry. You have offloaded all your problems on me and now it's my responsibility to find you a solution. But before that, let's talk about Map of Me.
Yes. So Map of Me is a digital mobile youth channel which will help you to learn those skills which you require to gain that internship you have been waiting for or to kickstart your career.
In Map of Me, we will be interacting with entrepreneurs and people who have landed their dream jobs, and they will be giving us hands-on advice and they will be sharing their experiences with us, which if we implement in our own life, we can be successful as well.
And along with this, we will explore the beautiful city of Joy, see what is happening in this city, gonna meet few locals around here and listen to their stories, and we will also work on how can we make this city better for women so we can go out and work and be successful in whatever we want to be.
Absolutely. And do watch our shows till the very end, because at the end you will be given 2 questions for which you can log on to www.mapofme.in to answer and get a chance to win exciting prizes.
Yes. अब ये सब बहुत हो गया है. Now tell me the solution to my problem.
Okay, Iptika, tell me what is the sweetest fruit you know?
Mango, kiwi, grapes, watermelon.
No, the sweetest fruit is actually patience. Haven't you heard? Patience is a virtue.
That was very funny, Haya.
So before I give you the solution to all your problems, let's head to the streets of Kolkata and find out what people have to say about work-life balance. Come on.
Okay, hi. So, can you give your views on what do you think about work-life balance?
Yeah, I would say that it is difficult to maintain time between friends, family. So I would say that it is difficult to manage time amongst, giving your time to your work, then friends and family. Yeah, so I would say chal raha hai bas.
Okay. So, would you say that you have a good work-life balance?
I would say yeah, sometimes it is good and sometimes it is like I just want to scream that nahi ho raha hai mere se. So yeah.
Wow, now I really know what the people of Kolkata really think about work-life balance.
Yeah, I mean, I could relate to everyone, whatever they were saying. But, however, I request you, can you please give me the solution now?
I'm not going to be the one giving you the solution today. It will be our guests who have experience with handling work-life balance.
So, what are we waiting for? Invite her, please.
Okay, let's meet her.
Let's go.
Hi, today we have Arpita Chakraborty Mitra with us. That's a mouthful, but it's wonderful. And today we're going to speak about work-life balance. But before that, Arpita, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so hi, my name is Arpita Chakraborty Mitra. Yes, it is a mouthful, and I'm proud of it. I'm glad I carry both my names. If you ask me what I do, well, by profession, I belong to the logistic industry. By education, I'm an engineer. And family-wise, I'm a mother, a wife, a daughter-in-law, so all of it. Mother of a four-legged son as well. So yeah, that's who I am.
And like, what do you understand by the term work-life balance? Like, what does it imply to you?
See, to me, life itself is a balance. Whether in things we do, our elder generations have always told us, you do good deeds and you'll get good results. So that's itself is a balance. So balance has been there all along. I understand what you're asking, and it's more to do with women working and how do they take care of their families. Since even now in the 21st century, we still expect that women should be the ones who take care of the family. Well, I have nothing against that belief, and to me, it means that anyone who's good at something should take care of it. It should not be a man or a woman. It should not be limited to that. So, to me, it means that in order to ensure that you work, I'm working. So, I need to ensure that when I'm at work, I give my best. I do justice to my role and responsibilities there. When I'm back home or when I am required to take care of the various needs of my family, I have to ensure that I'm the best there.
Yeah.
So to me, that is work-life balance. So it's a complete teamwork.
So can you tell us at least 5 skills that are required for the job that you do?
5 skills. One is communication. And when I say communication, it involves a lot more of listening than speaking.
Right.
Since I take care of the customer experience for my
yeah.
organization. So it means that I have to understand what my clients and customers require. So listening is definitely something that is required in my field of work. Apart from that, I need to ensure that I am motivated. And unless I am motivated, I cannot, ensure that my team is motivated. And if
Right.
the team is not motivated, my customers will not get the best. So these, I feel 5 things, there could be a lot more which comes out, but the top 2 would be this. To ensure that there is always life, it doesn't become mundane.
Yeah.
That I think is important both at work and at home.
Yeah.
It should not become drab and
Right. Yeah.
And like, often, we get so busy with our work, we don't have time for our friends, family, or for ourselves. How do we manage all these things together?
See, I don't want to sound cliched and give you a bookish answer and say that, it's you can do everything. Trust me, of course you can do everything. But in order to do everything, you will need to give up certain things at certain times and prioritize
Yeah.
your needs,
Yeah.
needs of the people who depend on you. So I won't call it sacrifice, but I would say you need to understand and place your priorities properly.
Yeah.
Then it's possible. There will come a time where maybe your children require something or your house requires something. At the same time, your work also requires something. You've got to prioritize. It is, it's like if you've read the book Eat Your Frog. So you would know that between 2 evils, I'm just using that word. You've got to choose which one you want to destroy first.
Right.
So.
So because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we were all locked up in our homes and we were all working from home. So you being a wife, a mother, a working woman, how did you not lose your mind, because everything, we were all cramped up in one space. So how did you handle your work and your family and still manage to stay sane?
You're absolutely right. It has been maddening at times. It has been, where you really want to pull out your hair and scream, sometimes. But then, when everyone around you is going through the same thing, and trust me, children understand. If
Yeah.
you let them, they understand. They are, we most of the time we don't treat them as individuals and treat them as children. But to me and in my household, they are individuals. I made them understand, and they hear so much. They were seeing so much, so they understood what it required. So when they saw me get into marathon calls through the day,
Yeah.
early in the morning to the night. So I used to have my doors closed, and there used to be times where they required to know something from me, so they would text me. They knew
Yeah.
they couldn't barge in or something, and they would text me and I would respond.
That's a very good life hack actually.
So that's how it's been, and I must say my husband has been very supportive. So when I was on calls, he's an architect, so he did not require to be on calls, or his work is nature is different.
Yeah.
So he helped out a lot. So it went on, and it was difficult at times when they all had to put my priorities first.
Yeah.
Because my work is something, like I said, I'm in the logistic industry, so which means life for thousands of people also stopped in my organization at that time. Because if people are not going out, they're not buying things, they're not sending things
Yeah.
across the country, so
Right.
business stops.
Yeah.
And my children and my family understood that my mother needs to look out for not just 5 of us, but there are 50,000 more people who are also dependent on her and
Right.
her team, and how she can motivate them
Right.
and all.
Yeah.
So that helped a big time.
So, like you said, you have a team under you. You had the team. So, do you ensure that they also have a good work-life balance, or are you putting them at work all the time to
No.
get results?
I am a taskmaster, I won't deny that.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, if you don't take care of your employees,
Yeah.
if you don't ensure they are sane,
Right.
they will not do justice to your customers.
Yeah,
You can't
absolutely,
expect
yeah.
them to respond and ensure that the customers get the right kind of solutions. So that is very important, and during this pandemic my team has risen up to beyond my expectations, I would say. So we ensured that if someone had certain requirements at their home, they took care of that first.
Okay.
Now
right.
that was very important, because during the COVID, there were some of my team members who caught on the virus, unfortunately, and they had to take rest. They had to ensure that their family is better. So we ensured
Yeah.
that they get their. We sent across stuff to their home, so
Okay,
they are
yeah.
taken care of, and they don't have to worry about the rest of their family.
Right.
Food is ensured that
Yeah.
it reaches them, and things like that. So yes, we have to ensure
Yeah,
that everybody has a balance,
Yeah.
and only then the wheels keep turning.
But do you think if we don't have a proper work-life balance, it affects us in the long term?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, your see, I'll tell you two contradictory things. It's, if you look at it, people who work, they actually spend much more time of their life at work. Whether it is now working from home, you are at work, so you're spending more time with the people who are working with you.
Yeah.
Whereas at the same time, you're working for the people at home,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22 kind of situation.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, what do you do, and how do you take care of both? That is where the balance comes in. And I again repeat, the priorities, how you prioritize is
Yeah.
going to play a big role in that.
Yeah.
There has to come a time when you do have to put a stop to your work, and you have to ensure that the people you care for, who care for you take care of them, and you allow them to take care of you. Many times we keep saying that I have to take care of them, but actually there are times when they want to take care of you and you're not allowing.
Yeah.
You
right.
need to
Yeah.
lie back and let the people who love you also take care of you.
Finally, can you give advice to our young viewers? They're right now struggling with school, people who are graduating from college, they're looking for work. So the work-life balance is, it's not there for them. So what would you give, like any advice that you would give young viewers like them and even us?
Very frankly, work-life balance, we call it work-life, perhaps only for the working class. But I have a teenager,
Yeah.
and I absolutely understand and I know that a work-life balance is there required for them as well.
Yeah.
We don't call it work. If you call it education life balance,
Yeah.
that is definitely necessary. In the younger generations, I would definitely suggest that first and foremost, you've got to.
That was a beautiful and an interesting insight into how we can manage work-life balance. So thank you so much for your time. It was
Thank you.
a very good conversation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, now I really know the mistakes that we're making when trying to balance our work and our life. We don't prioritize, we don't organize, we don't even plan our day.
Exactly, but I would still like to know the real life inside as well. I mean, I would like to know how our entrepreneurs manage their work-life balance. I mean, how do they control it?
Don't worry, I've got you. We have a second guest and she has hands-on experience in managing her work and her personal life. Let's go meet her.
Come on. Why don't you introduce yourself with our viewers?
Sure. So, my name is Paramita. I am a contemporary dancer, performer, curator, arts manager. I work out of Kolkata. Yeah, that's like to put it very briefly. So, as you can figure out that I work with the arts. I work in the art and culture sector. I work mostly with a lot of young people. I try to empower them to invest their lives into the arts, and I also curate a lot of creative projects. I like working with the community, and I think I would like to call myself a community builder, standing at the intersection of arts and business, because finally I also run a company. So I think that's where I am.
I mean, you do a lot of work, so how do you manage your work-life balance?
There is always time for time if you can plan what comes first.
Okay.
So often you might have a lot of things to do, but if you know which is more important and if you can organize yourself well, I don't think it's a problem. There are certain days which can be super hectic. There will be days when you feel like, why do I do this? But then there will be other days when you will like, thank God I do this. So I think it's a mix.
So, are there any skills which, you require while maintaining work-life balance? And for people like us, if we want to maintain our life and our work, how do we do it?
I'm not sure if it's a skill, but it's a quality that one can inculcate. And the quality is to be openness.
So, what would you like to tell our users, what viewers, what can they do to improve their work-life balance?
So, for your viewers, for everyone who's watching, who's listening, the first thing you really need to sort is your health, mental and physical.
Yeah.
Often when our physical health is very good, our mental health also sorts itself out. I found a lot of people who suffer from mental health issues or who are going through mental health issues are not so well physically either. And I think they both feed into each other in a certain way.
Yeah.
Often when you start working on your physical health, you end up engaging your mind as well. And often that engagement really helps. I'm not saying always, in certain clinical cases it doesn't, but it's worth a try to really improve your physical health as well. Spend your time well, be healthy,
Yeah.
think of good things, question everything around you, protect the earth. Yeah, things will work. They have to. There's no other way.
Right.
Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Yeah.
Like, it was very insightful.
Thank you for asking me to give gyan.
No,
No,
These are
not
my,
bad at all.
these are my standard gyan points.
No,
This is
it
advice
was
that-
very
yeah.
insightful. I
Yeah.
mean,
This is advice that we will also use in our lives.
life.
I
Yeah.
seriously
exactly.
hope so. I seriously hope so.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
watching. Thank you.
fantastic. That was simply superb. This session was so needed for all of us. I guess because we all face the same issue, you know, like we all are struggling to maintain our work-life balance.
Absolutely. And I feel like after today's episode, we have learned so much from our experts, which we can implement in our own life and have a better work-life balance.
Exactly. I hope you guys liked our today's episode. And before we leave, it's time to win exciting prizes, which means it's quiz time. So the question for our quiz today is number 1. What do you mean by work-life balance?
And question number 2 is, what are the skills required to maintain a good work-life balance? Head on to www.mapofme.in to answer these questions and stand a chance to win exciting prizes.
And once you're there on our website of mapofme.in, do not forget to take the 26-step challenge if you want to become a successful entrepreneur.
And while you're on our website, do check out some of our previous videos which have been receiving a lot of love.
Yeah. And on that note, this is Iptika Jajaria signing off.
And this is Haya Yusuf signing off. Until then, stay fit, stay healthy, and most importantly, maintain a good work-life balance.
I will try my best, guys.
Bye.
It